Mark and Dave, KEX.
Your voice, your vote, all this week here. All the mayoral candidates, 316 and 516 here on the Mark and Dave Show. And first out of the chute is Max Brumm, the teenager who aspires to be the mayor of the Rose City. And Max, welcome back to the show. Tell everybody, why do you want to be mayor?
Well, like I've been on the show before, and like I said before, is I actually want to make a real change in the city of Portland. I think we need to go into a new direction, and I think we can't have the same old in the government right now.
Max, you've talked an awful lot about baseball in the city and playing fields, and I'm sure you're aware of the news that Portland Public Schools and the school districts are cutting sports and they're killing programs. What can you do to reinvigorate, I guess, what you would consider those assets in Portland's priority list?
Well, like I've said before, is with multi-purpose sports fields all around the Portland area, like what the suburbs are doing. They have like football, basketball, softball, baseball, all in one park, and it's year-round play. And I think we need that in Portland. I think that'll all help. That'll all go together and help the schools and the city become what it needs to become.
A lot of controversy this last week about the city of Portland and urban renewal districts, and the idea that special developments and special neighborhoods would receive a tax break. Some say at the expense of other neighborhoods. What's your take on that?
Well, my whole thing with urban renewal is I'd use that money to build my parks and build basic infrastructure in the city. But if PDC doesn't want to do that and just wants to continue to feed the developers more money or line their pockets with money, then I say we should get rid of them altogether.
Are you saying we need more parks?
I'm saying we need to go back down to the basic infrastructure. And, yeah, parks is one of my big things, too. So, yeah, we do need more parks, and we need to fix the ones that are already there.
There was a plan floated late last week, and it's been talked about a couple of times, and that is burying I-5 as it approaches the east side of the river to create more of an east side waterfront area there and hide the ugly freeway. Now, personally, I think Mark and I agree that's a waste of money right now. What do you think?
I would agree with that. I don't think we need to change it right now. It would be a nice place to have an east side park, but I think with the budgets in such a big crunch right now, it's not a very good idea.
Max Brumm, talk about police training. Do you think they're trained well enough right now?
Well, I'd go back down to community policing. That's a big thing of mine, making sure that the officers live inside the city of Portland and are part of the community. Like I've told many people, if you're a police officer, you're less likely to beat your neighbor up.
Are you confident that the police bureau and police officers who are working the streets are properly trained and equipped and able to do the job that the public needs when it comes to safety?
Yes, to a certain degree. I know that mental health crises are like a vast majority of the calls they get. Same with the fire department. And I think we need to go back down and undo what Ronald Reagan has done and try and bring back mental health facilities around the city of Portland and around the nation.
Where are you going to get money for that?
I think it's a necessity, like basic services like police, fire. We need things just like that in order for the city to work.
Columbia River Crossing, what are your thoughts on the new interstate bridge?
I do not support it at all.
Why not?
It goes against what Portland is. It allows people from Vancouver to easily commute to Portland while they're not living inside the city of Portland paying property taxes.
Are you saying that you want to create a barricade and keep the Vancouverites out?
To be funny, yeah, I would, but...
Because, Mark and Dave are all about annexing Vancouver. One day we thought perhaps we had an ally at City Hall in Max Brumm. Max, how confident are you going to get any votes in this primary coming up next month?
I'm pretty confident I'll get quite a few votes. Probably I'm thinking about 10 to 15%.
Okay, which could be enough for a runoff. Who knows? Are you ready for the Mark and Dave lightning round?
I am.
All right, these are simple questions, require quick, simple answers. You ready? This gives us a little more insight into Max. Here we go. When it comes to television, Idol or The Voice?
Idol.
Car or bike?
I drive a Ford Mustang, so car right now.
Pinot or microbrew?
I'm not old enough to drink, but I would like to try some beers.
Well, that was a trick question. We thought we'd have you on that
we had
one.
you there.
Well, that was a pretty good answer. Favorite movie in the last year?
Probably have to be The Hunger Games.
All right. And Blazers or Timbers?
Blazers.
Very good, man. All right, Max, make your last pitch.
I'm young. I'm bringing in new ideas and new changes to the city of Portland if you elect me, and I hope to be your mayor in May.
All right, Max Brumm, candidate for mayor with Mark and Dave here at KEX.